Welcome, welcome, welcome. We may or not be started. I'm actually very shiny. To another. Oh my god, ready? Have we started? There it is.
Yes.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Feel It Real Fun Show.
Okay.
My name is Mr. 2020.
And I'm Victoria.
That's right. And today we've got a very special show for you. This is the superpower of satisfaction. Because as Tessa shared,
Power of satisfaction.
the superpower of satisfaction.
Okay.
So, we are infinitely curious about
You said as Sarah shared or something.
Tessa.
Oh, Tessa shared.
Tessa shared that quote, and I just went to the original source. Thank you, Tessa. And try a comment. We'll go, yo. And see, see if anyone shows
there.
up. That's right. So, visit us at freeneville.com, blah, blah, blah. All kind of good stuff. Over 1,000 goodies there for you. That's right. Time tested for Victoria.
Yes.
If you're just getting started with us, howtofeelitreal.com, really remember howtofeelitreal.com, because I'll tell you what doesn't matter. What doesn't matter doesn't matter. Feeling it real does. Oh yeah, howtofeelitreal.com. And finally, the big crass commercial for the month, join remarkable.com. We are doing the Neville Goddard's 12 Disciples next year, 1 month per disciple, which means like you're not going to get bored, and we're going to really dive deep and
Thank
have a lot
God
of
there
fun.
weren't more than 12. How would we squeeze them all in?
Well, that's true. That's right. If there, we'll have to do the moon calendar then if there were 13.
True.
So,
True.
anyway, I wonder if anyone has bothered to show up.
I'm not bothered. Just
So,
do they know?
Let's see.
Okay.
All right.
So it's what did you call it? The
Super Power of Satisfaction.
Superpower of Satisfaction show, and today is the 17th of December here.
That is the rightness everyone said it shall.
Thank you. I'm in the frame now.
Well, I'm trying to keep you in the frame.
Oh, I know.
You just sort of like wiggle on over. Key frame rate is too low. Yeah, we've heard that before. All right. Anyway, so Victoria,
Yes.
let us read today's Neville Goddard quote brought to us by Tessa.
Okay. All right. So Neville says, I'm calling upon everyone to put this into practice. Every desire contains its own satisfaction to be fed upon. It's entirely up to you.
That is the rightness.
You may feed your hunger by thinking of your desire, or feed its satisfaction by thinking from its fulfillment.
All right. Now, there's a key here that we're going to explore. This is really, really good.
Okay, it is God who gives you every desire, be it for things of this age or the age to come.
All right, so let's start at the bottom and work up, because it's fun to start at the bottom, Colby, and work up. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Colby.
Ready? So it is God who gives you every desire. Now, you'll notice there are people out there, I'll just call them nutters, but they do as they say. There's ego desires, and there's karmic desires, and there's divine desires, and there's spiritual desires. And that just drives me a little nuts, because
Unconscious, subconscious.
oh yeah, you've got the unconscious. You have to sufficiently impress upon one and ignore the other, and then there's that whole thing of what do we do there? Yeah, inspired action. So, Mr. 20, let me get this right. If it's a divine desire, I should get inspired action. And Neville didn't teach inspired action. Neville taught something a lot simpler. All that you do and all that befalls you comes from the state you are in. Penny, welcome to the show. So, we start at the bottom of the quote and work up. Don't worry, this will be in the show notes. I am nice and glossy today.
He's just shaved.
I just shaved. So, let's go to the middle quote, Victoria.
Okay, the middle quote is, you may feed your hunger by thinking of your desire, or feed its satisfaction by thinking from its fulfillment.
You know, there is coffee in this cup. And I go to the shops and I buy coffee, beans.
That cup looks disgusting.
Oh, the inside of the cup does. They can't see that, right?
Yes.
But I go to the, look at that. There's coffee in this cup.
Yeah.
And I can think about the coffee in this cup forever. And some of y'all might stick around. Right, that'd be fun.
Well, if it was forever, I wouldn't even be here. But yes, think about your coffee.
Yeah, I can
All
think
right.
about I can think about the coffee.
Yes.
Right? Or I can actually experience like this is my third thing of coffee today. Like not this size cup. But I make this huge flask, and it's my third one.
It's your third flask.
Mm-hmm.
Good God.
Yeah, you've been busy.
I
Right?
have one cup.
So,
You
so
have
it's my
like
third
10
flask,
or
right?
something. Yes.
And so, like, I am really enjoying the coffee, right? Offie K, for you guys that
Yes.
speak eggplatin. So you can feed your hunger by thinking about, yeah, man, there's like
Eggplatin.
coffee out there, man. Or you can feed it satisfaction by thinking from its fulfillment. Now, remember, I manifested a Mercedes in 77 minutes once I did this middle bit. So I was thinking about my desire. Boy, a Mercedes might be nice. I wonder what kind. I mean, like, there's lots of kinds, lots of numbers and letters, and there's only 2 or 3 colors. But it was when I was thinking of it, nothing was happening.
Black, white, and silver, is it?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I saw one the other day. It was like a really cool red color, but I digress. But then I moved into the satisfaction, right? So, y'all know this. I pulled into the parking lot, passed the first parking space or two, drove to the end of the parking lot, got out, and then I fell in love. I saw this lovely silver 2-door Mercedes, and I told Victoria, "Oh my God, this is gorgeous. This is the kind of car I want." And I just experienced the satisfaction of me owning that car. Coral, welcome to the show. Thank you for inviting people.
Yeah, thank you.
And so, 77 minutes, I got a handshake deal. Right? Rod didn't even know he was selling the car. Right? Yeah, I was in the pool talking with my friend Jim, not dead Jim, the other one, and Jim loves Mercedes, and he was asking me, did you buy a Mercedes yet? And I said no. Rod overheard that, and Rod said, "Do you want to buy a Mercedes?" And I said, "Do you want to sell one?" He goes, "Yes." And I know, love, and trust Rod. We've talked about sourdough bread and balsamic vinegar. Those are my criteria for know, love, and trust. Right? When we've talked about those two things, Victoria, have we talked about sourdough bread and balsamic vinegar?
I'm sure we have it.
Yeah, exactly. So I know, love, and trust her, right? So I moved into the satisfaction, the thinking from satisfaction, right? And let's go to the top part of the quote, Victoria.
Okay, so I'm calling upon everyone to put this into practice.
Hold on. What could that possibly mean? But we'll get back to that in just a moment.
Every desire contains its own satisfaction to be fed upon. It's entirely up to you.
Now, Neville was a pretty smart guy.
Cookie.
Right, I want to say fart smeller, right? Because I love doing that. Like, oh, you're a real fart smeller, right? Smart feller. But anyway, I am calling upon everyone to put this into practice. You get what he's saying there? Don't think about doing this.
Yeah.
Right? If you think about doing this, it's just like, well, I can think of my desire. I desire to feel it real, so I'll think about it. No, Neville says put it into practice. I'm calling upon everyone to put it into practice. You get he's a little sneaky poo. Right?
Sneaky poo.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. So, a long time ago, like 1 year, Mr. 2020 stops eating memories and starts eating meals. In other words, whenever I was like in pain and fat and slow and brain foggy, I was still getting a shit ton done. But I've since then lost 2 Christmas hams and a turkey, Thanksgiving turkey of ugly fat. And so I stopped eating memories. In other words, I love gnocchi. I was just eating the memories of eating gnocchi with Tony's family. Or I love this other thing. Yeah, I used to eat that with Susie Q's family, right? And everyone was fat. Right? So I was
Pierogies used to love
pierogies, right?
Yeah.
So all that stuff. But here's what happened. I started eating meals instead of eating memories. Now, this is really good. This is a great how-to, and we're going to put up an article on this. So, memories. We tend to passively accept memories as true. So years and years and years ago, I was the shy guy, and I could wake up every day and remember I am the shy guy. You got it? It ain't the words. It's the state. I can honestly say I am the shy guy. And what happened was, and I got a list here. I want Victoria to work through the list with me. Ready? So a desire shows up. And it's not actually a desire. It's a series of desires. And this is really important because I surrendered to desires so fast. Right? Joseph Goddard to the max is good for this. But here's another way to learn how to surrender fast instead of struggling with persistence. Right? Ready?
So I desire to talk to people.
I just desired to talk to people. I was the shy kid. And as long as I went around remembering I was the shy kid because I was shy yesterday and I was shy the day before and I was the shy the day before that, I was stuck in shy. But a desire came upon me to talk to people. That's a pretty big chunk. What's next?
I desire to talk to her.
Whoa, somebody catches my attention. I desire to talk to her. Ready?
Yes.
What's next?
I desire to talk to her now.
Right.
Yeah.
This is the difference between a someday daydream and that. Right? Now.
Yes.
Right? Let's go through the first three chunks again.
So I desire to talk to people.
I desire to talk to people. Right? I desire to talk to her. I desire to talk to her now.
Yeah.
Right? What's next?
I desire to talk to her now about
This stuff. Or her earrings. Or her hairs. Or her bottom bits. Right? Something.
Yeah.
Right? And the key is, how fast do I surrender to each of those? If I surrender to, yes, I desire to talk to people, but I'm the shy guy. I've been a shy guy yesterday. I was the shy guy the day before. I was the shy guy the day before that. I've just quashed the desire. I've denied my divinity. I've dishonored myself. I've dishonored myself by paying homage to my history instead of dancing with my divinity. So I just feel the desire to talk to people. I see her, I want to talk to her. I want to talk to her now. I want to talk to her now about, look at those flowers. See those dogs out there? You got it? And when you can surrender, chunking down that fast, this becomes so easy. On the other hand, whenever you make it about, I feel, here's a desire, here's something I hope for someday, and I will persist and push. You're not doing what Neville taught, you're not doing what we taught. You're doing what most people encourage you to struggle with. And at the end of the day, you can struggle or soar, you can struggle or stretch. I suggest stretching and soaring. And with that, Victoria, is there anything that you would like?
that I would like.
Yes.
Now.
See, notice I'm not going to think about my coffee cup. Look at that. Or my coffee for long.
Are there any goobies in it?
Oh,
Well, not
if you guys
goobies,
could see the inside of this coffee cup.
No, do
Oh, look
not.
at that. Freeneville.com.
Yeah.
So we've actually set
Lovely
it
cup.
up so you can actually see it the right way. This is so nice. Look at that. All right.
Okay, so what we want to know is tell us what was your hashtag strawberry bet.
But by the way, why did you show them that?
Well,
Obviously,
is
it was
it homage to history?
it was a gift from Fantastic.
I know.
That's all nice.
Yeah.
It is. We love Fran.
Yes.
But why did you do it? Did you do it because of it? Why did you do it? So watch this. She had a desire, right? She wants to know your strawberry bits. She'll look at these later too. She also wants to introduce part of the show, which is fun. She wanted to do something, and she surrendered to it. There's a desire. Show them the card, and then let's do it. Right? It's not. Well, I'm thinking about doing a show. And you know what? I've got a desire to do a show today with you on this. So, Victoria.
Yeah, I really liked how you said so many people just pay homage to their history
Homage to the history.
instead of something to divinity.
Yeah. Giving their divinity dignity, honoring their divinity.
Right.
By the way, that's where we're starting. January 2025 in Remarkable. You can join now, or you can wait about 4 years. Some people do that. Right? They honor slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a fan of slow.
What was your hashtag strawberry bet?
You know, as I explored this morning, I just had a really fun time of, I love helping people. I love dancing with people. And there was a post put up in the public group that inspired all this. That's where the quote originally showed up. And when I looked at this, it's like, we need some meat here. And so I've been talking for years about surrender. And a lot of people don't like it. They don't like the sound of the word. They don't like the spelling of it or something. I don't understand. I'd rather surrender to the impulse. Yeah, I would rather surrender to the desire than struggle to make something happen. That's just me. Some people worship struggle, and if you look at Facebook, most people do, right? And when I looked at that this morning, I thought, how can I get this across? And this whole thing of, right, honorable and dignified, Remarkable 2025, the month of January. Join us now. And chunking down. Just noticing, you know what? If I honor my memories versus honoring me, I get to give me dignity. Dignity is I don't have to do that again. Dignity is, you know what? I've got a desire to talk to people, to talk to you. And when I just let that chunk down, I have this desire to, I couldn't help myself this morning before the show. I said, Victoria, we got to talk about this. Yeah, Victoria, we must have a talk, right? And she's in bed going, what? What now?
With my one coffee instead of 10th. Yes.
Yeah, I'm already on coffee number 7, right?
Yes.
And I mentioned some of this to her, but not all of it. And it was just a delight because, really, I want to talk to people about this. I want to talk to her. I want to talk to her now. I want to talk to her now about this. You get how street this is?
Street.
Yeah, you can use this, right? This is not theory, right? This is street. This works anywhere, anytime for anyone. And I could teach this anywhere at any time to anyone. And we're sharing it now. And if you want to dive a lot deeper, join remarkable.com. I think I nailed that.
I'm sure you did, babe.
I'm sure I think I did.
I'm
sure
you
I
did, yes.
think I nailed that.
Cool. Okay. So while you... Oh, sorry.
By the way, did you see the coffee cup beckon? You'll see it on the edits. I look over there and I go, oh, wow. Man's faith in God is measured by his confidence in himself. Look at that.
Have you shown them how there's a different picture both sides?
Look at that.
That picture didn't translate very well.
It's still lovely, though.
You love the quote. That's your favourite quote.
Look at that.
That picture did. The Aquilegia.
Yes. Yes, look at that.
Columbine.
That's right. More to come.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So while you type in your hashtag strawberry bits, go to...
joinremarkable.com, right? Or dick around till next ever.com, right? So joinremarkable.com. Seriously, join us. Come on. You guys that have already committed to 2025, we've got a cool little chat group. You guys know we're having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You guys that haven't yet, commit. We'll let you in. Yeah, because I'm not bringing a whole bunch of stuff into the public or into even the Remarkable group till next month when it officially starts. But I still got to share this shit now. Christina, welcome to the show. So joinremarkable.com. And if you got any questions, if you need help joining in a slightly different way or whatever, let me know. I'm happy to entertain your possibilities. So,
entertain.
Oh yeah. Well, I wrote one up this morning
Yeah.
because they wanted to do it as a business write-off. So it's like, all right, I'll do that. You know, I'll write up a thing and send that to you, and you pay that. Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah. Well, it's
So-
coaching. It's
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, they need it to look a certain way. You know,
Oh, right.
I'll do that now. Now, if you ask me in 6 months, hey, for what I paid for 6 months ago, can you? Like, no.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
There's now and there's no. Anyway.
Cool.
All right. So, Victoria.
Yes.
What's for lunch today?
I'm having chicken thighs,
Why?
barbecued, with the salad.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because that's what I want. That's my desire.
Yeah. Some people think about what they want, right? And then they eat rubbish. They do, seriously. Just think about it, right? Yeah. But I digress. All right. I think that's about it. Victoria, thank you for editing
Being
the
here?
show later on.
All right.
And for being here and being you.
Okay.
And doesn't she look pretty? She
Thank
is.
you, guys.
All right.
All right.
So we'll figure out how to turn this off. You guys for showing up. Thank you. Thanks for sharing the show.
End live there.
And I got to end live video. This new interface is just really complicated. And what happens...
Complicated.
Complicated.
There's a big blue button to start and a big